Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to more Animal Crossing Let's Go Sissy and the City Folk. Right now it is 9:37 PM on the 1st of December 2021, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Yeah, so, December is here. Like, we're in the last month of the year, fellas! 30 days, we're on New Year's Eve. 31 days is 2022. But you know, sorry, that's like, seeing that in Animal Crossing all of a sudden made the realisation that, yeah, this year's almost over, hit a little bit harder. Yeah, hopefully you're all doing well, welcome back, and whatnot. So, yeah, we're winding towards the end of the year now, I have to say. Of course, it's the first of the month, which means we get our 3,000-ish bells in interest, and Happy Home Academy spamming our things once again. Did somebody just leave their house? Did they just go in? Yeah, I heard that. What are you playing at? Okay. Either way. Yeah, so, last few months of the year. No, the last month of the year. It never feels right, does it, being at the end of the year? Like, it always feels like, oh, it's far, far, far away, and then, like, once you're there, it's like, oh. And, like, Christmas happens, and it's practically the, next year. It's like, I don't know, the end of the year always goes fast. Like, the beginning of the year is nice and slow, I vibe well with it, and then just, once you pass, like, September and you start, like, the school term, like, even more so Halloween, it just speeds up, man. But hopefully, we can make the best content we can for the remaining months of the year. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 years of having daily uploaded every single day. And I get that's the, definition of daily, but still, we've done a lot. We're coming up on a lot of anniversaries. 12 Days in Neremik is due to start soon. I wasn't actually sure if I was actually going to do it this year, which I think we'll get into, because, yeah, it's, yeah, I don't expect anything too stellar, but I do want to get into 12 Days in Neremik, and I'm going to give you at least half of the stuff you can be expecting to see, and I'm going to leave the rest of it to your imaginations. Well, I mean, I'm going to give you a few of the more obvious ones, because, I'm not giving you all my secrets, okay? Yeah, but no, I was having a big internal debate, because I know I said it was going to be this year. Like, when I say something, I'm not too big a fan on going back on it. In case it's in work, in which case, no, I will lie like a dog. But, yeah, no, so I said it was going to come out, I think, around, or probably in the Neremik Direct in July, right? I was like, yeah, 12 Days of Neremik makes a return this year, it'd be stupid to see why not. However, if you're more well-versed in the channel, you know that I'm working on a review to come out by the end of the year, specifically the Persona 3 one. And that game's big for 12 Days of Neremik last year. I came up with a dub review, and I wrote that in, literally, wrote, edited, voiced, uploaded, in like 24 hours, if not slightly over. It was genuinely insane, like, the production on that. That was a 20-minute video about a game I'd already finished playing. But, again, I recommend highly you go check out Neremik 2, it's in my featured channel box. I'm still playing Persona 3 a month out when that review was due to go out. So I've started writing it, I just can't finish writing it, so it's in a really weird predicament where it's one game that I'm only about half through, and yeah, you can see why, especially with something as resource demanding as a review, which, again, one day I really, not this time because I've already started it, but I really want to just make a video, probably on the second channel, because that's where the reviews are going from now on, but I just want to make a video that completely delves into how I make it, how long it takes, like what the editing thing is, like what I'm trying to standardize, things like that. Just like, because you'd think it's quite easy, and I think it's quite easy as well. Oh, it's December, we can plot the Christmas tree, that just reminded me. But no, like, I even think it's easy. What it is you find the gameplay clips, you either, crossfade them in, or you, smash cut to them just by splitting. Crossfade takes longer. You put some background music, you voice over it, you get relevant things put on the screen. You do that for all the bits of the voiceover you've done, and you've got a complete video. But it's not, not that simple, especially because, like, if you think about how quick I talk in this, if I showed an image for every single thing I wanted to just reference, let's say everything I mentioned in this previous conversation about the review, guaranteed, like, that was like 5 different things, that's 5 different things I need to find, download, find, do that, and, it's being funny, isn't it? No! Ooh, okay, I forgot to plant the flowers. Now, though, you think, like, I've mentioned 5 different things, 5 different things being mentioned, and the longer the game is, the harder it is. You've got to, like, find it, you've got to get the clip, and you've got to, like, skim it down, then you've got to line it up. Just to change the topic, or mention one thing, and how fitting footage can take, like, upwards of a minute, And when you consider that these reviews can like stretch for like hours, and I might have like 3 different cuts in a minute, it quickly starts to add up. And there's like revisions and things that go wrong and Vegas crashes. It's busy. Like all this like kind of setup is mainly to say that yeah, it's gonna be bloody hard while I work, because I've got to play the hell out of the game in time for like the 15th or the 20th at the absolute latest. And then I've got to like write it, then I've got to voice it, which, you know, when holidays are coming up, you'd think that would give me more time to do it, but it actually makes it harder because my family are home, and I like, whereas on this, I can kind of get away with a little bit of background noise, reviews are like high-level productions, so like, I can't really do that, so I need to get the stuff done, and then there's the editing, like, the editing takes bleeding forever, like a week at minimum, and that's like, again, with everything being busy, like Christmas, and like people are home and visiting, it's occupied, it's busy. And yeah, that's basically, again, because I tried to say, like, I want to by the end of the year, end the year with an absolute banger video, which, I'm just going to say it now, the release date is, at the earliest, the 31st of December. But, again, because of the way 12 Days to Neremik works, which, on average has a lot more higher production videos, it can be like collabs with The Wire, or just, highly edited videos, like, even some like top 10 games can take up my whole afternoon, that's an afternoon I can't do anything with. So I was kind of half debating cancelling 12 Days in Neremik solely for this one review video, but I figured that's not fair, because I know not everyone on this channel is particularly engaged by the reviews, and more so, I think people that just don't care about the game I'm reviewing in particular. So it's just unfair if I'm like, right, no 12 Days, the reviewers get this one. So I'm doing something slightly different in the sense that 12 Days this year isn't going to be a low effort, it's just going to be heavily planned in advance, and I'm going to start working on it now, because I reckon if I spread it out, then it's better than that kind of 12-day just rush of having a video done every single second last minute, you know what I'm going on with? Yeah. So, anyway, that's basically the review situation. We are in over our heads in a difficulty, but we'll persevere, I think. Like, I've kind of planned that when I'm doing it every single day in order to make sure I can get this out on time. But I know you want your previews for 12 days, because it's officially on your head now. So, should go with no other surprises, but 3 of the 12 days are going to be Animal Crossing related. Yep, honestly, that is the single reason I'm able to get this done. One for City Folk, which is going to come at the very middle, should we say? One for New Horizons, which is going to be like day 2 or 3. And of course, New Leaf on Christmas Eve, so we can show off the like New Leaf celebrations in that game, because we haven't done it there yet. Those are your 3 kind of giveaways everyone was expecting them. And I know you want something more exclusive, some like confirmations of things that you weren't just expecting. So I'm gonna keep one I already kind of have an idea of close to my chest. It's like I'm on autopilot, man. I'm not even commentating the game. But I want to confirm 3 of the videos. There's the 3 others I want to confirm. The first one, if he's available, Golf with Wyatt. It's just kind of become this tradition where we play golf with friends, one match, we edit it, or very minimally edit it, and we just play golf. It's just a tradition at this point. It started out of kind of necessity, and now it's just tradition. No, Golf with Wyatt, if he's available at any point, definitely going to happen. The second thing, basically, I can't describe this, but in the second 12 days in Neremik, I wanted to play a very certain game on my PS3. And the year after that, I wanted to play a very specific game on PS3. And the year after that, I wanted to play a game on the PS3. And all 3 times it failed to record because of my recording software. And this was like, again, specifically the worst times. It would never record. For whatever reason, this game just didn't record. I'm going to try and get it to work. And the thing is I know this is probably going to be the least well-received one of the bunch, solely because this game was never popular to begin with. It was bundled in as a PS3 demo when that game launched, so it's old as hell. But man, like, the honest way I say what it is, basically, I'm going to give away the game, but you have to, like, you can put your face on these character avatars. It's a PlayStation Eye game. From like, you know, early 2000s, late 2000s, but like you're basically like this quote-unquote celebrity, which, you know, I am, and you like go on all these like different game shows and try to do things, And obviously I can't do them all in a single video, so I'm just going to do the most bizarre, off-the-wall ones that are available in the bunch. And that might sound strange on paper, but I know it's going to be like a sleeper episode, right? It's going to be phenomenal, not going to get that many views because nobody's heard of this game, and if they have, they've long since forgotten about it. This game was relevant for about a month because it was a PS3 demo, and then never again. But I'm looking forward to it because that game, it's one of those games which, for some reason, I've never got tired of. And I've wanted to do it for years, and I think I've figured out a way. I had a test recording. I think I figured out a way to get it recorded, so that's going to be like... Probably not no one else, but to me it's definitely a landmark one because it's like one of the only early 12 Days ideas I've had which I wasn't actually able to do. And yeah, finally, last but not least, another kind of... So, like, everything so far was gameplay, but I do want to have some high-effort videos in. Again, if I'm working on a high-effort video for the reviewers, you guys want to have something. And I've decided to do a top 10 list. This is going to be, I want to say day 11, right? Because obviously we normally do top 10 games at the end of the year. It's no longer a part of 12 Days, even if it may have, like, kind of floated around there before. But basically, I figured it'd be quite fun to rank this channel. Yeah, I know, it sounds like I'm opening just a can of worms. But basically, the idea is, I'm going to do something along the lines of either, like, top 10 Neremik game. Like, top 10 Neremik Let's Plays, which we've already kind of done, but it was a tier list. I want to give a definitive, like, these are the top 10, watch these. And then I also want... I'm thinking it'll be like it'll be a big video. It'll be like the knockout video with like the most effort in. So it'll be like top 10 Neremik series, top 10 individual Neremik videos, and honestly, if I can cram it in, because actually, axe. I've just seen the fountain. There's an axe at Nooks today. Yeah, but if I can cram it in, top 10 Neremik moments. Not from the Twitter account, just like general moments of me being a complete idiot on camera. Yeah, it's kind of like like the top 10 mega mix is kind of what I'm calling it. Yeah, those are the 6 which I want to confirm for 12 days. I've got a few others which, you know, are like sneaky, I can get away, kind of include an episode of something here or there. Oh no, I've just realised I've deposited all my money. No, okay. No. Oh. See, going on autopilot doesn't have its benefits. But what was I going to say? Derailed me, Nook. Curse you. Doesn't matter, we'll just sell some more fruit, get some extra cash. I'm going to review Mega Mints is kind of what I'm throwing around. Oh, here we are. But yeah, if you're familiar with 12 Days, you'll know it's not just one-off Christmassy themed videos. I've also used it historically in the past to basically start certain series or end certain series. And the 2 examples I like to give is Skyward Sword and Sonic 06 of series I started as part of 12 Days because, you know, perfect Christmas present, I know. No, but I've also ended series or had installments of where series will come out. Say series one more time. No, basically, series is less common. I'm conscious to it now. But like, I'd add those. Any series that was, for example, either on its last episode, I'd air them. Any sort of Christmassy level, such as like the Bob 2's Ink Trunk Collider, air it then. And starting a new series. Those are all things I've also done. I'm glad to say I'm starting one of them on Christmas, which means I actually need to get my acts together and record the finale of a certain game. Yeah, no spoilers, but just saying, you know, we may be starting a series, maybe. I don't know, those are the rules, so, like, a few of them are going to be more standout-ish, some of them are going to be more by the book episodes, but all in all, I forgot to buy the axe, didn't I? I'm sorry, I'm being mentally deficient. Yeah, but basically, 12 Days this year is going to be a good mix of a few high-effort videos, a few low-effort videos to balance it out, and hopefully, again, we'll be able to meet that ever-so-beautiful review deadline. And if all goes according to plan, yeah, this 12 days, plus the full... my things are going. God, sorry, my brain just, like, short-circuited and I had to restart. No, hopefully, this 12 Days is going to be at least a very decent one, a very solid one, and the video that follows it up on New Year's Eve is probably going to be one of the best videos I've ever made. So hopefully you got my back in that. Right, we just spent 14 minutes talking about the logistics of something that's, like, literally 12 days away from starting. Okay, so, what else is there to talk about? Actually, no, we'll talk about our next topic after we finished with the Fountain Lady. Yeah, it's been a while since we've last had this little rodeo, but I want a silver or a golden axe. Right, Sigh. Well, what now? My hair is all fizzled out, my mascara is running, I gotta rip in my favourite toga, and top it all off, people are throwing axes at me. Hamel hit me on the head and left a huge bump. You're the one who did it, huh? Why? Why'd you do that? Do you really not like me or something? Of course not. So you don't like me after all? I mean, you don't not like me? That's good, I think. It was just my bad that you clocked me with your axe as you went by. It seems like nothing good can happen today. Just try to be quiet, please. 5 weeks for that. Okay, now let's do the Able Sisters. I need some peaceful music, so just blew me off. There was not. Maybe if I told her I did hate her, she'd pay me off with the golden axe. Alright, either way. There's nothing particularly interesting here, but just I wanted to come in here and listen to the music. So no, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. No. Okay, new conversation topic. Ooh, this has me very excited. And not so much a dilemma-y type thing, but just something nice. The part 6 of the JoJo anime dropped today on Netflix. Specifically, the first 12 episodes. Normally that series would air weekly, but they were like, nah. Just drop 12 episodes of like the 39, I think there's going to be of this series, or 24, I'm not sure how long this part is. They just dropped it, not only in sub like they normally would, but they dropped it dubbed in multiple languages too, like, honestly, I was staring at my Netflix subscription and like, I was thinking, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to evaluate if you're charging me too much for this service, this makes it all worth it. Like I'm always a big sucker for English dubs. It's just, I don't know what it is about them, but I just find them to be endearing. Like, I didn't watch Squid Game in dub. I watched that sub, which was the anomaly, but I don't know, when it comes to watching my anime, I like watching it in dub. There's like very few I will watch with subtitles, and like, when I do, I know like immediately, I can't watch this with the English voiceover. It's a brutal curse. But no, it dropped, and I watched it in English, and oh man, just like, because obviously I finished watching part 5 earlier this year. Again, I watched it as it came out in English, which was, as usual, heavily delayed, which is kind of the thing. Say it's something like the company that specifically handles like the whole series are notorious having dubs come out like months after the actual show, so by then you're spoiled and whatnot, and you're like behind, and the dub as it was airing got interrupted by COVID, so it only wrapped up at the beginning of this year. But no, just having it be gone for a few months, and then like I watched the first 2 episodes, I was just whisked away back into this world of quite literally just bizarre adventures. It was something else, man. I was on cloud 9, like, hell yeah, we're back. I like where this is going, and I've got more episodes to watch if needs be. Maybe I'm even exporting this if you get what I'm throwing now. It's just, I was in an exceedingly good mood, if you can't tell. JoJo's is one of those shows where I don't talk about it a lot, but like, I'll just see something, I'll listen to like one of the openings or the endings, or I'll watch a clip, or maybe I'll rewatch a series, and it flicks a switch in my brain where I become just the most annoying person on earth, because I won't shut up about it. And actually, case in point, God, it happened even faster than normal. It happened over the course of like an hour when I realised it was actually out. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, but either way, it's highly good series, would recommend it. It absolutely made my day to see it was out, and it was like exactly as I was expecting it to be. Like, I'm sure you've all got a show like that where it's like, hell yeah, more of this, please. And yeah, that's one of the shows that does that for me. Either way, I decorate for Christmas. Like, Christmas was practically came early with the fact that it's released, but just, you know, man, it just, Cloud 9, just something about it just works. Anyway, we have a spare ukulele hanging around. I'm gonna go dump it down here, I reckon. Might be space on a table. Yeah. Okay. Right. Ukulele. Oh, that's can I get like a professional opinion on that? I'm sorry, just and like a 1-2 for the quantum time. You know, now maybe 1 2 3 for the triple time. That's not how ukuleles balance. I'm gonna save it though, because it's funny. Actually, no, this shot here exactly with it hanging over the edge. Perfection. Can't even manage to stall for time in that. You'd think it would even like try and rotate it just the smallest bit to be more on the table, but no, it just levitates. What? Oh my god! Plays my town tune if I interact with it. They haven't changed the town tune, but you know. Like, I've changed into the accent. I'm not even sure what it is. It's like, oh my god, what accent is that? Okay, you know, I think this episode's been and he says as he walks out the front door. Yeah, I think this episode's been like so over the place. I'm gonna end it soon so it can do less damage. I guarantee the episode's gonna fight back. It's gonna be like, no, I don't want to go. I want to cause more havoc and more destructions. Too bad. Get back in the cage. Come back soon. Just, you know, like a week maybe. Whenever 12 days in Neremik calls you, come back then. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this certainly was an experience. I don't even know what this episode was, if I'm being honest, but hopefully you found it entertaining. I don't know, we just talked about like my content plans, how me procrastinating for like a month has kind of put this last month of the year in complete scheduling hell. But hey, you know, we've got 12 days in Neremik preview and a floating ukulele. Okay, this is something more desperate by the second. Let's end this one. So if you somehow enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us out more than you could ever possibly imagine. But until next time, lots on our side. Hope you enjoyed whatever this was, and thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.